Coordinate algebra EOCT review. Question number 1. Which trinomial is equivalent to 3x minus 2 times x plus 4? So this is a product of two binomials. So what we will do over here is we will use distributive property of multiplication. So I will multiply by my 3x with this x, and then I will multiply by my 3x with this 4 over here. Along with this, I will multiply my negative 2 with x over here, and I will multiply by 4. What this is telling me? This is telling me that I'm multiplying this whole parenthesis by the second one. So when I will do it, will look like this to you: 3x times x plus 4. Why? If you can see 3x, I'm multiplying with both of them over here. Then it says minus 2. And again, you can see I'm multiplying minus 2 with both the values over here. So I did like this. Now I will use my distributive property of multiplication. So I'll multiply by 3x by x. So it will give me 3x square plus sign. Then I will multiply by 3x with 4. 3 times 4 is 12. It gives me 12x. Minus sign. I will multiply my 2 with x. It gives me 2x. Then I will multiply my negative 2 with positive 4 over here, which gives me negative 8. Now after this step, what I have to do is I have to combine the like term. So combining the like terms, so I have this x over here, I will subtract these coefficient. So 12 minus 2 will give me 10. So it is my positive 10x minus 8. Now since this is my answer, I will go and check if there any choice which looks like this. No, choice A or 1 is not the correct answer. This is not the correct answer. But if you look at choice 3, this is the correct answer. So this choice is correct answer for this question. Now let's look at question number 2. Which property is illustrated by the equation A plus B times C is equal to C plus A plus B? So what is associative property? This is an example of associative property. If you are having something like this, A plus B plus C, you can also write it like this, C plus A plus B. So if you pay attention, both the sides are same. In this example, yes, this is an example of associative property. So this is a correct choice. Now a question comes in mind is, what is commutative property? Commutative property is A plus B is equal to B plus A. So this is an example of commutative property. What is distributive property? This means you are distributing something. So I will give you an example. If you are having something like this, distributive property means you will distribute this A over here and at this place. So your answer will be AB plus AC. This is an example of distributive property. What is identity property? Example is this. Identity means 1. When you multiply by this, your answer is the same answer over here. Okay, or I can write it like this also, 1 times 1. That's an example of identity property. Question number 3. Which interval notation is the set of all real numbers that is represented by this graph? The keyword over here is set. So remember, it should be a set. Set means you are having more than one value. That's your set. Now in this case, what happens is this circle over here. Whenever you see this circle, this is called open circle. And this is represented by either this parenthesis or this parenthesis. Whenever you see a circle like this, it is called shaded circle or closed circle. This is called closed circle. Closed circle. And you represent by this bracket over here. So if I will look over here, this is an open circle. This means my parenthesis will look like this. But this circle is shaded. My parenthesis will look like this. So I will look for values. Values will be negative 2, comma, this one is 5. So I will look for, so let's look over here. No. You see? So this is a parenthesis. This means open circle. But this is a closed circle. In this case, it means closed circle, open circle. No. So only this is the choice which looks like the one which I have drawn over here. So this is the correct answer over here for this question. Now question number 4 is says, what is the value of y in the equation 2 times 3y minus 4 is equal to 10? So as you can clearly see over here, this is an example of distributive property of multiplication. Okay, now do not multiply 10 by 2 because there's an equal sign and the parentheses it closed over here. So what I will do is I'll write it over here, 2 times 3y minus 4 is equal to 10. So this gave me 2 times 3 is 6y minus 2 times 4 is 8 is equal to 10. Now this is a two-step equation. How I will solve this? First step, I will add 8 to both the sides. This will be cancelled out. So it will be your 6y is equal to 10 plus 8 is what? 18. Now as you can see, this says 6 times y. Opposite of times is divide. So I will divide both the sides by 6 and the value of y is 3. So let's see, do we see any answer choice which looks like this? Yes. This is the correct answer for this question over here. What is the slope of the line containing the points -9, 2 and 3, 14? Now the question is talking about finding the slope. So what we will need is a formula to find slope of the line. So what is the formula to find slope of the line? Slope is represented by the symbol m. Formula is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. This is the formula. So first of all, I need to assume what is my x1. If this first number is my x1, second number will be my what? Y1. If this is my x2, this number will be what? It will be my y2. So only thing what I am left over is I have to only substitute my values. So y2 is my 14, y1 is my 2. So it will be my minus sign over here because formula says minus sign. Y1 is this number 2 divided by x2 is 3 minus sign because the formula says minus sign, but x1 is what? -9. So I will put -9 also over here. Please do keep in mind because of 2 negative it will change to what? A positive. So next step will look like this. M is equal to 14 minus 2 is 12 and 3 minus this will give me 12. As you all know, 12 and 12 can be divided by, and my answer will be what? 1. Upon looking at the answer choice, this is the correct choice for this question over here. Question number 6. What is the value of y in the equation 3 over 4w plus 8 is equal to 1 over 3w minus 7? So this is an example of equations which is having variables on both the sides. It means this w is over here. W is over here minus 7. So first of all, what I will do is I will get rid of any of these constants. I will get rid of this one over here. This goes over here, subtracting 8 from the side. So I'm having 3w over 4 is equal to 1 over 3w minus 15. Because when you will add these two numbers, it will give you -7 minus 8 is -15. I'm doing the rest of the part over here. Now I will subtract what? I will subtract -1 over 3 from both the sides. What I will do? I will subtract 1 over 3w from both the sides. So this will be cancelled out. So this will be 3 over 4w or 3w over 4 minus 1w over 4 is equal to -15. Alright, so this is my w. Okay, this is w. Now I will type in the calculator 3 over 4 minus 1 over 4. So this is my fraction button over here. 3 over 4 minus, use a calculator to do the fraction part, 1 over 4. So my answer is what? 1 over 2. So my answer will be what? 1 over 2w. 1 over 2 Keep in mind w is always in the numerator. Now I need to get rid of what? Denominator part, so I can get w by itself. So I'll multiply by 2, multiply by 2, this will be cancelled out. I will have w is equal to negative 30, that's my answer. Do you see any answer choice which says negative 30? We don't see over here. Okay, I was able to find my mistake where I made the mistake in this question over here. Now if you will see what happened, we subtracted 1 over 3. By mistake I was having 4 over here. So when I subtract this in my calculator, when I will do this, my answer is 5 over 12. I'll write it over here, 5 over 12, w is equal to negative 15. So after this what we do is we will only multiply and divide. So I will multiply this by what? 12. Multiply this by what? 12. So this will be cancelled out. So 5y is equal to negative, I'll multiply 15 with this, my answer will be negative 180. And after this I will divide by 5 both the sides, because question is asking from me to find the value of w, that will be negative 36. Now upon checking, I was able to find this is a correct choice for this question. In question number 7, important part is which ordered pair is not in the solution set of this. So when I will write this, y is greater than 2x plus 1. What I will advise you is write it like this, y is greater than. So what I will do is I will pick any choice and I will plug in the values over here for x and y. Okay, so I will just take this one over here, x and y. So what I do, instead of y, I will replace this value, and for x I will replace this value, what is 2 over here. So I'll do it like this, this is over here. Now do you think this 5 is greater than 5? Answer is no, it is not greater than 5. It is equal to 5. So this means what? This is a correct choice for this question, because says which ordered pair is not. Now on the other hand, if you try to plug in values for x and y for all of them, you will get the inequality true. It will be y is greater than 2x plus 1. Given the equations y is equal to x square minus 4x minus 5 and y plus x is equal to negative 1, one point that satisfies both equations is. So remember, this is the value of x, this is the value of y. What they are asking from you is when you plug in the value of x equal to 4 in any of those, you should end up with the answer, the value of y as the second number over here. Similarly, when you plug in the value of x over here, you should end up with the answer, the value of y as the other number. So since I know the answer, just for the best interest of time, I will pick this choice. Okay, so this is my y is equal to x square minus 4x minus 5, and second one is y plus x is equal to negative 1. First of all, what we will do is we will subtract this from both the sides. So y is equal to negative x minus 1. Now let's go ahead and plug in the value. So what is the value of x? X is 4. Okay, so I'll write 4 over here. It gave me negative 4 minus 1. So what is my value of y? Now do you see another value? Yes, so it satisfies the equation. So but we have to check for this one also. So I will plug in for x as 4 square minus sign 4 times 4 minus 5. So if I will do this, this is 16 minus 5, cancel out, the value of y is negative 5. So as you can see, when I plug in the value of x in both of these equations, I end up with the same answer, negative 5. So this is my correct answer for this choice.